you're doing, the only risk if you don't get financial aid, but if you get financial aid and you committed to what you're doing, what's the risk? Because you got something that you can take with you anywhere, like skill wise. Your skill is verified now. If you go to school for basket weaving, I'm sure that's a risk. But if you go to school for anything in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, I don't think that's that high of a risk if you committed to it.
You don't think it's a risk. So is it possible that you can fail in that? Is that a possibility?
If you are committed. If you're committed. That means you're going to do the homework.
If you're committed, there's no risk. There's no way you can possibly fail.
No, unless you want to.
So there's no risk.
I mean, I went to school for 2 years. I'm telling you, I wasn't the most academically high person in the world. I'm telling you, if you committed and if you just turn some work in and do it, you will pass.
Yeah, that's coming.
But you want to make it that hard. Some people want to make it harder than what it is. That's up to you.
I'm not making it hard. That's coming from a place of intellectual privilege.
What I'm saying is,
only thing you had to do to be a graduate is try. That's the only thing you had to do, and you will project the ease of completion onto everybody.
If you watch videos, I mean, I never say it's easy, but it can be done.
No. All you have to do, you said, you have to do is try and be committed, and you will succeed.
Yes.
That's privilege.
No, it's not.
Because that's the only thing you had to do.
It's hard work. Commitment is work. If you know what commitment is, that's work.
That's privilege.
Commitment ain't privilege. Commitment is sacrifice.
No.
Anything you do.
The only thing you had to do was try.
So what else can a person do? Take college off the table. What else can a person do that's from the inner city? Since we talking about community accountability, what other options do a person have? If your parent not a doctor, your parent not a lawyer, you don't have anything to fall back on, what else are you going to do to develop yourself?
It's a lot of things you can do.
What are they? I'm saying, what are they though?
Whether going to school, plumbing, or doing something like this, developing a skill, it's the right thing to do. But you're saying it's as simple as committing, wanting to do something, and trying best.
Yes.
That's why when you have something, you think other people have it.
Guess what? I wasn't the only person that went to school. I wasn't in class by myself. There's other people in there too.
I know. So
all different backgrounds. All different backgrounds.
We're talking about did everybody pass?
Yes. Unless they didn't do the work.
So we're talking about you're in the top % of people. Because the only thing you got to do, show up a class, try and be committed. Some people, it's harder for them. And I'm only speaking for those people.
There's nothing wrong with it. But
some people find ways to not do something instead of finding a way to do something.
See, and you're looking at them as they're making a
I'm telling them they can do it. I'm telling them if you put your mind to something, you can do whatever you want. That's what I'm saying.
For you, that is one.
So you got kids out here. You got kids out here that can put a switch on a gun. When there's a lot of people don't even know how to clean a gun, but they can put a switch on the back of a gun. But it's hard for them to go to school.
Yeah. Now, the people who have it, the intelligence, and are choosing to not better themselves, you're talking to them. And I think that's crazy, but that's not the people I'm talking to or are talking about. Yeah, if you have the intelligence, the resources, and you choose not to do it, you deserve it. You get what you get. But I just want to represent or be the mouthpiece for the people who are trying and not getting anywhere. A dumb person with no mental defects, there's no reason you shouldn't go to school and better yourself or get a skill. There's no reason.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. Because
Oh,
a lot of
and
people,
you're
a
absolutely
lot of
right
people, a
about
lot
that.
of people use their anger as mental defect, and they're not mentally defective. There are some people that are, but that ain't a high percentage. It ain't 60% people mentally defective. You gonna say
Yeah, but
60%?
when you're talking about
You gonna say 60%?
you're talking to the entire community.
And I'm telling the entire community, if you put your mind to something that's positive and to help you to develop, you can do it. I'm telling the community that.
Yeah, you're telling the majority of the people, yeah, that's possible for their outcome. Yes, you're
I
talking
went to
to them.
McClellan. I went
But
to we grew up in the hood.
no, but
We
ain't
didn't grow
nothing
up in
wrong
a
with you,
place of
man.
privilege. No, I'm letting the community know we didn't grow up in a place of privilege. Because when y'all
No,
say I got
no. See,
intellectual privilege,
privilege
I don't think
is
people
something you
understand.
have
I
that
went
you
to
don't.
McClellan. I went to McClellan just like y'all did. You know what I'm saying? I graduated from
You're
McClellan just
talking
like
about a person's choices. You know,
yes.
privilege is something you have, but you don't know you have it.
I think anybody can learn how to be committed, though. There's not nothing, no privilege to that. I think if you find
Yeah,
something that
yeah,
you can do, anybody can be committed. That's just
yeah,
a will situation.
yeah, yeah. Of course, of course, of course.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I'm saying.
to some
I'm not
people,
even
that's
saying
all
that.
it takes.
Yeah, but
Sometimes learning is about committed to study over and over to learn. It has nothing to do with intelligence.
you have to think. You have to go back when teachers saw students had a hard time learning or comprehending stuff. They took a little extra time. You just couldn't tell them. You like, you know what? Let me sit up to the side, and then you can understand a little bit better. But just straight up telling somebody, like, some kids don't work like that, and it's in this generation too.
But that's
You
what I'm
can't.
saying. Find what works for you instead of finding what don't work for you. That's what I'm saying. It's more people finding what don't work, like